everyone, I'm Ankita Pokharel. In today's session, we're going to deal with the reading and grammar part for the unit People and Places. Let's begin the class now. So beginning with the unit People and Places, let's do the reading 1 and we're going to learn jobs. Let's read the text. All jobs are important. Here are some jobs with their short descriptions. Teachers help students understand certain subjects and topics. They help their students to become qualified for their future careers. So the first job we came across is teacher. Doctors or medical professionals specialize in providing health-related assistance to patients. They are the most respected individuals in the world. Doctors help those who feel sick. So the next job or profession is doctor. Let's read more about the types of doctors. There are quite a few types of doctors. Dentists, dermatologists, and psychiatrists are just a few examples of the many different types. Nurses are the medical professionals who help with treatments of patients. Next, nurses. Here we also learned about a few types of doctors. Next, police officers are professionals whose job is to protect citizens and solve crimes. So the next profession is police officer. Similarly, firefighters serve the public by responding to fires and other emergency situations. So, firefighters are another kind of professionals whose job is to serve the public by responding to fires. Next, farmers grow crops or vegetable or fruit. So next we have farmers. So here in this page we learned about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different type of professionals and their jobs. Now let's see what the text is stored in further. So we were reading about farmers and we got to know that farmers grow crops or vegetables, fruit or plants, and also raise animals. They sell their products in the market to earn money. Chefs prepare meals in restaurants, cafeterias, and other venues wherein food and drink are sold to customers. Chefs are generally experienced in cooking and managing kitchens. Waiters bring menus, beverages, meals, and the bill to tables in restaurants and other places that serve food. So, the next profession is chefs. Other is waiters, right? Next, artists produce art and creative works. They include music, paintings, drawings, poetry, writing, and many more. So the other profession that we got to know further is about artists. Do you remember the professions and their jobs that we just read? Try recalling them. So here's an assignment related to the text that we have just read together. All you need to do is write the professions and jobs listed in the text along with their expertise. So write down in bullets and in points what are the professionals, their jobs, and what are they expertise in. Now, let's move to reading part 2, and it's all about the International Mountain Museum. Let's do the introduction. The International Mountain Museum, IMM, is a must-see attraction in Pokhara for mountain lovers and climbers. The museum displays a collection of artifacts and information related to life and mountain climbing above 12,000 feet. The museum was established to record and document the past and present development of mountaineering activities. More than 70,000 people visit the museum each year. Let's get to know about the location. The museum is located at the foot of Machapuchre Peak, 2 miles southeast of Lakeside. It was officially opened on February 5, 2004. The museum is about 10-minute drive or about 30 minutes walk from Lakeside. Walking is the better option because there are a lot of scenic pathways that lead to the museum. So here we have the description given for the entrance fees. Foreigners need to pay 500 rupees. People from SAARC nation can pay rupees 250 as their entrance cost. All the Nepalese need to pay 100, and if there is any Nepali student who is visiting the museum, that person needs to pay only 50 rupees. Let's go through the opening hours. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The major attractions: Hall of Mountain People. The Hall of Mountain People has two sections: Nepali mountain people and mountain people from across the world. It contains information on the people living in the highlands. It also includes a beautiful mandala that is quite lovely to look at. Hall of World Mountains. The Hall of World Mountains displays the information about the world's highest mountains and their heights. It also includes information on the mountains' classifications, mountain wildlife, and the famous mountaineers. Number 3. Hall of Mountain Activities. The Hall of Mountain Activities is divided into 5 sections: equipment, ecology and the environment, pictures, climate change, and touchscreen. This section of the museum focuses on climbers, equipment, climate, and climate change. So let's discuss the major takeaways. International Mountain Museum. We got to know what is it. In this section, we got to know that the museum is dedicated to mountain people and mountaineering, right? We also got to know about its location. What did we know in this part? We got to know it's situated in Pokhara, near the foot of Machapuchre Peak. Next thing is the focus that the museum has. This museum showcases the life of mountain people, history of mountaineering, and the beauty of the Himalayas. Next, we also got to know the major attractions, and here we got to know that it's a hall of mountain people, and we get information, and this museum exhibits about mountain people and their culture. It's also the Hall of World Mountains, as it displays information on the world's highest mountains, their classifications, wildlife, and famous climbers. Next, we also knew that it's a hall of mountaineering activities, as it focuses on equipment, technology, climate change, and the environment related to mountaineering. Furthermore, what did we get through the text? We got to know the entrance fees that vary based on nationality. We also got to know about the opening hours of the museum. What are the opening hours? They are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So these are the major takeaways of this part of the reading. So here we have a grammar exercise where we need to rewrite the following sentences with the present continuous forms of the verbs given in the bracket. When is present continuous used? Present continuous forms of the verbs are used to explain something that is ongoing in the present moment and has not stopped yet, right? So let's try doing these exercises. Please don't make a noise. I do my homework. I am doing my homework. So you need to understand that the pattern is subject plus is or am or are plus verb for. Verb for means the ing form of the verb plus the remaining part of the sentence, the object. Okay? Listen, somebody is knocking on the door. Number C. Why you look outside. Remember, we are filling in with something that is going on in the present moment and has not come to an end. Why are you looking outside? Number D. Excuse me, I look for a birthday present for my sister. Can you show me a toy car? I am looking for a birthday present for my sister. Can you show me a toy car? So based on these exercises, these questions that we have done, try doing number E to number H on your own. How did your class go today? If you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. See you in the next class with another lesson. Thank you.